2023, we stood with Buhari and he won. They should hand over to me. Tinubu, welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the former Lagos State Governor, national leader of the ruling All Progressive Congress (APC), has stated that he is deserving of the presidency in 2023 because he stood by and backed President Muhammadu Buhari in the 2015 and 2019 general elections. Wow. So he is still seeing the presidency as a compensation. Imagine someone who comes to your house and maybe he gives you, he helps you out, and then in return he's asking that you give him your youngest daughter in marriage. And that your youngest daughter, this person we're talking about, is somebody who is old and is asking that you give him one of her daughters who does not even feel a thing for this man. Who sees this man as her grandfather? What is going to be your reaction? The news in detail, please stay with us. He made the remarks during a visit to the Oni of Ife and the Owa Obokun of Ijesha-land in Osun State on Thursday. He claimed that if he's elected president in 2023, he will transform Nigeria from a promising country into an affluent one. Nigeria, he claims, is endowed with both human and natural resources and only needs the right person to realize its enormous potential. The APC leader said he is competent, capable, and equipped to lead the country to greatness, stressing that he is ready to take the President Muhammadu Buhari's place after rallying support for him since 2013. In 2013, we campaigned for Buhari all over the country. In 2019, we stood with him once more and he won. His term will shortly come to an end. I am saying they should hand over the post to me, not just leave it, he remarked. Tinubu said he went to see the monarchs because he could not demand the presidency on his own and needed the endorsement of traditional rulers. In response, the Oni of Ife, Oba Adeyeye Ogunwusi, and the Owa Obokun of Ijesha-land, Oba Adekunle Aromolaran, commended the virtues of the APC leader and urged the spirits to lead the struggle and ensure Tinubu's victory at the polls at the respective palaces. Somebody should remind him that it is not the monarchs that will come out to vote alone. Can somebody tell him to just wake up that it is we the electorate that will do the voting? Of course, I'm going to say they are going to be mobilized to bring people together to Ghana vote for him. Yes, of course, we know that is how this thing rolls. But I'm calling on Nigerians. Whatever he's thinking is not our problem. We should not even waste time in saying, oh, what he's thinking or what he's not thinking, if what he's doing is right. It is time for us to tell ourselves that, look, if you have been gullible enough to be supporting supporting a particular party or supporting or giving or selling out your vote in private elections, ask yourself, since you have been doing that until now, what has been your gain? If you can look around you and everything to you is perfect, your family, you're perfect, your children are doing well, please, there's no problem. Continue selling your votes and continue being gullible. But if you are still at a place where you're having to think about, but when will my people, even if you are fine, maybe you yourself, you're financially stable and of course your business is thriving for some reasons. And let me ask you this question. You could ask yourself this question as well. Are those of my family members thriving? Is it that I am the only one that my business will thrive? Need not I remind you that if, for instance, Nigeria is a mother or a family, and in that family we have only one person who is doing well, do you know that for a very long time that family will keep struggling? But imagine we are Nigeria is a family where everyone is doing well, from the youngest to the eldest. Everyone is doing well in their respective fields. Do you know what is going to happen? We are going to move mountains together. We'll come together and do things. Nobody will be looking at anybody's face. When you want to say things, you say them out with so much confidence. Why? Because you're doing well for yourself. You're not saying them so that this particular person will give you the check he said he was going to give to you. You're not saying this so that this person will not get offended and say, oh, that thing I promised you, no, don't just forget about it because you did not support me. We need to cultivate what they call integrity. Doing things even when they don't favor us as well. So far, that thing is the right thing to do. There are times when, voting for somebody or selling your vote is going to be profitable to you. Yes, You're going to get how many thousands of naira. You're going to get a contract and all of that. But are you going to rather sell the future of Nigerians just to get a contract? Do you mean to tell us that if most upon the time, if your children are actually here, if you're someone who has children, you prefer selling their future off so that you're going to be comfortable now? When I know that parents, I know most of them, majority, they like making sure they give everything so that their children's life is going to be better. I think this Tinubu, this is too savage. Buhari should hand over power to you because Nigeria belongs to you and Buhari alone. You better follow your friend Buhari as he's leaving office by 2023, take your baths and go to your house and rest. Okay? Not everyone likes a person. Tinubu is okay with 70% that likes him. The 30% can hold the likeness. Who is talking about liking somebody right now? Now I know that Tinubu is really, really old and is beginning to reflect in his utterances. Thank God the president has signed the electoral bill and electronic transmission of results will become effective. Let us see how Buhari is going to hand over to you. Maybe his vote alone and that of your immediate family will give you the presidential seat. Oh no, don't play that. Tinubu has a lot of supporters. The people who are still garnering support for him just for what they're going to get. Because of the ministerial appointment, because of the contract, because of so many other things. He has supporters, that is what I know. But what I'm trying to say, we're not focusing on that, we're focusing on we. If you do not vote for Tinubu now, please, you don't have a right to complain come next after 2023, especially when at the end of the day, we don't find somebody competent. Or, point back, if you don't go out to vote during the election, just know you don't have the right to come and complain because you certainly did not do anything to help the situation. Then if you not voted for him, you should not complain as well. But if you voted for somebody who is competent and at the end of the day, you still see that things are not going your way because, of course, at least you did your part well. If you did your part, that would be at least you did your part. When you're going to be telling your story or tale of what happened in Nigeria to your children, because I know your children will ask you a lot of questions. Our generations coming behind us are very inquisitive. They'll ask you what of this and what of that. You can boldly tell them that, look, you actually did your part, but some people, for some reasons, did not do their part, or they decided to choose the other side of a coin. Does it mean that they have turned Nigeria to their personal estate? Ask me, my brother. Ask me. At the end of the day, this should not be our focus. We should focus on getting our PVC ready. We are still trying to select who is going to be our favorite candidate or our preferred candidate, owing to the fact that the person will come out and give us a roadmap. Me, I'm yet to see someone who will come up with a roadmap on issues concerning Nigeria. All I'm saying is people who wants to go in there by hook or by crook, and sincerely, those people are not worth it. On this note, we've come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.